During my last mixes, I have been asking myself one question over and over again. Which EQs should I use, and most of all, which type of EQ should I use for which purpose? So, if you look at your choice of EQs, you get two different types. The one type is the opulent type with lots of options and lots of bands and a graphical display. And on the other side, you have got these very economical, old-fashioned EQs with just a few knobs, even sometimes with only a few frequencies to choice, where the frequency adjustment is detended. Okay, and after pondering about this topic, I came to a conclusion for myself, which I would like to share with you. So, there is a small example track, just for a showcase, and I would like to show you my approach with these different types of EQs. So, let's work on the guitar track. And the first type of EQ is the opulent one with lots of options, and I mostly choose the melter EQs. So you've got a graphical display, you can switch on even an analyzer, and if you flip down this menu you get a lots of options and 5 bands to choose from with lots of alternative filter types. Okay, now why should I ever use a EQ with few knobs if I got this universe of options? And there is a simple answer, believe it or not, but these many options make you slow in the mix. And I experienced that I'm much faster when I'm using equalizers like this. Or even equalizers with more restrictions like this. Where you only have a few fixed frequencies to choose from. So, why would you want to restrict yourself? And the answer I came up with, it makes me quicker because I'm not distracted by the spectral display on the one side, and on the other side, with this type of EQ, I always sweep and search for the right frequency, for the sweet spot to enhance the correct frequency or to attenuate the frequency. And with this type of EQ, I just have less options and I find the right frequency very fast, because there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to choose from. So, now it sounds like this EQ choice is the better one, but that's not the case for me. And the workflow I came up with is I use this type of EQs for correcting purposes. So if a recording or an instrument shows some faults or erratic frequencies, resonances, or bumpiness, woofiness, boxiness, whatever you call it, then the first step I correct these frequencies with this surgical EQ, where I can work very exact until it sounds natural for me. But these step is done in solo and not in context with a mix. And then in the next step, I switch off solo and then I EQ with a knob EQ in context with the mix in order to fit it into the mix and to enhance the nice frequency and maybe to suppress the bad frequencies or where the frequencies are competing other frequencies. Alright, let's try that. So first I switch guitar to solo and listen if there are some annoying frequencies. So maybe there is a frequency which is a bit nasal for me. Now let's try to find this frequency by sweeping through the frequencies and put it out. Here it is. Maybe we should also remove some low-end rumble with a very smooth high pass, or in this case low shelf. Maybe we should choose a high pass. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, now let's listen to the guitar in context with the mix and work with the simple knob EQ. Maybe I should drive the mids a bit. Find a nice frequency. So I like this one. Maybe some high shelf. No, I think we need less. Maybe we should add some warmth in this frequency area. Let's try. Oh, that's nice. And maybe some high cut. Now let's listen to the difference in solo. As you can see, if I activate the equalizer, the guitar is coming through the mix better. Okay, that's the basic idea. So, in order to conclude this tutorial with this shiny, opulent, complex equalizer, I do all the corrective things. If the recording doesn't need any correction, then you can even leave out this kind of equalizing. And for embedding the track into the mix, and for making it shine, and for embellishing it, and for taking out competing frequencies, I take knob EQs. And my experience was that if I work in this way, I'm mixing much faster than before. I hope this was helpful for you. And that's for it now. Goodbye.